My name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now today we're going to be talking about this ongoing severe weather outbreak that's bringing damaging winds, large hail, and even a few tornadoes to a certain portion of the United States. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off with the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, where we have two slight risks of severe weather across portions of the United States. Tornado threat for today, if you're in that brown area, you have a 5% chance to see a tornado in your town, okay? Now that goes all the way from Scranton, Pennsylvania, back down close to Wilmington, North Carolina, so I have a tornado action plan in place in that area. Damaging wind threat for today, if you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see a wind gust of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town. That goes from nearly Mobile, Alabama, back up towards Watertown, New York. Hail threat for today, if you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger. And if you're down here in Texas in the yellow area, not only do you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger, but you have a 10% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger across parts of the DFW Metroplex as well as Waco. So we will be live today covering severe weather down in Texas. Now moving on to what the models are showing for this event. Okay, so we'll take a look at the NAM here. We see that we got quite a bit of moisture out there in the eastern United States right now. A few stronger storms out in parts of Alabama and Georgia. They're expecting by around the noontime hours, we are expecting to see a line of storms kind of develop here across parts of New York and Pennsylvania, and that may promote a slightly higher damaging wind threat for some of these storms if they do manage to do that. Around 1 to 2 p.m., those continue across parts of northeastern Pennsylvania and southwestern New York. Around 3 to 4 p.m., those are kind of sweeping into eastern New York, all right, by 5 to 6 p.m., finally stretching into areas like Vermont, but they're not quite as impressive anymore. But we can start to see our events start to pop off down in Texas, where we do have some what look to be discrete supercells out here that could cause some problems for very large hail and maybe even a few tornadoes once again in the evening time hours. Now going into tomorrow here, we can see that we do actually have a few storms out there in Kansas and then a few in Oklahoma. We do have a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow. And then by about 1 p.m. tomorrow, we do see that kind of develop into, once again, kind of a cluster of strong storms here, if not just an entire line of storms, which could promote a kind of damaging wind and large hail threat across parts of North Texas, kind of eventually even going all the way down into Central Texas, into Louisiana, and then eventually it kind of dies out at around 10 p.m. tomorrow. And then we can see all the way out to Wednesday here, we are still expecting some severe weather to be possible across parts of the eastern United States, like the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. Okay, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Finally, watches, warnings, and advisories. Orange shaded boxes, those are your heat advisories. Pink shaded boxes, those are your excessive heat warnings. It's getting hot, guys. We're talking about temperatures well over 100 degrees in the heat index values across parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, even parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas, okay? So if you're in that area, make sure that you are staying hydrated and staying indoors. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch at the time of filming for parts of Georgia and South Carolina, but for the most part, that event's kind of done by now, so we're not really too worried about that. But other than that, pretty calm right now. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.